Hi, I'm Carter.
Fuck you. Welcome to the podcast.
Shut up.
So this is our first episode of the podcast. I'm pretty sure we're going with the name Crispy Cast, but I don't quite know yet. Here we are.
Trent doesn't like our opinion, so we just went with it.
They don't know who Trent is yet. He has not introduced
Oh,
himself.
Trent?
No, that was not Trent. Trent, speak.
Yeah. We don't know how to do this yet, so you're gonna learn with
We
us.
should call it Headache Cast.
Headache cast because I have a headache right now.
No, because that's what people are
You're
going to get
giving
listening
me
to
a
us.
headache. Alright, so my name's Trent. Next to me I got
Carter.
and then next to him we got
Wyatt.
there we go. There's just three of us for now. We might have guests one day.
Wyatt's 72.
Wyatt's 72 years old. 72 years young. He's doing well for himself. He's a pro skater.
Yeah.
I'm 35. I have 17 kids. And my wife is 18. She's still in high school.
I'm 6 years old. I bailed myself out of preschool for this. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my 17 kids.
Oh. Dad?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're just adopted.
Adopted?
No.
I'm not even adopted. I'm just there. Do you at least feed me and clothe me?
I don't.
Or no?
We're in a band.
Yeah, we're a band. We don't have a name, and we haven't made songs at all.
We have a name. We have two names.
We've never played.
We've never played.
We just played like 5 years ago.
Actually.
That was just Carter.
What do you mean you played two?
Barely.
Go check the Instagram account.
Yeah, go check Wyatt's Instagram.
Posted.
You posted my shitty guitar playing on
I
your
posted
band
your. I
account?
posted your lot.
God damn it.
It was our first concert.
I can delete it.
That's the first time I picked up the guitar in like 3 weeks.
It wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. You just
It wasn't good either.
It was better than what I can do.
Well,
Why came up to me all the time? Why came up to me? He was like, "So I can play one song, and but I have to pause in between chords."
why? How long did you start playing guitar? How long ago?
Well, I took guitar in junior high, and I was actually good. But then I didn't play for like 4 years since then.
Oh, okay.
Good thing, because Wyatt's our singer.
Yeah.
So far, we have Wyatt's our singer. I'm probably gonna play guitar, and Trent's playing a drum.
What?
Is that what we decided on? Well, that's what one of you told me.
I thought Trent was playing.
I wanted
guitar.
to be rhythm guitar.
They do that.
They're either going to throw me on drums, bass, or guitar.
I'm not gonna throw you anywhere.
We're gonna throw you. We're
I'm
gonna.
versatile. Yeah, I don't fly.
Wyatt likes to take charge, and he tells us what to do.
No, I don't.
You guys can't decide. We decide for you.
Did you wear the socks I told you to today?
What socks?
Those are not the ones I told you to wear.
What socks? The popsicle socks?
Yeah.
I was gonna wear them. I wore them today at work.
I was wearing a fresh pair of flamingo socks at school the other
Take my shoes
day.
off. Yeah, they're not blue.
You got the Pumas on, bro.
Yeah, these are my works. I did probably change it back to my actual shoes.
Good job.
Thank you.
Where do we work? We work at a pizza shop. Thank you for asking.
A pizza shop in.
I would have asked.
They could have. They could have been like, I'm listening to this. I wonder where they work.
Oh yeah, we all work at the same place.
Yeah, we all work at the same place. We all. Yeah.
We spit each other's mouths.
Yeah, okay.
Constantly.
We threw pepperoni at each other and
I just sprayed propeller in my eye.
They would see that we had a camera. We don't. Because Wyatt said no. Because he's in charge.
What?
no, you have a cell phone. That's very different.
You just decided. Don't mind me.
Just gonna.
They feel like I didn't hear it. Oh, they can hear it.
Yeah, they can hear it. You're digging through your bag of tricks over there. Jesus Christ. He's off to a great start. Cracking the monster job.
I suffer a severe. Yeah, hang on.
Oh yeah,
That was crispy.
That was crispy. I suffer a severe monster addiction.
We should call it Piss Cast. Today I'm pissing and
There's
drinking.
already a pee pod.
I said we should call it 3 P's in a pod. Cast.
That's some middle-aged mom shit.
There's there's the Office podcast. With,
of course.
It's like a mom that had 3 kids and they all hate each other, but she's like, oh, there are 3 P's in a pod. No.
She's like, it's like a family vlog channel.
Yeah, we're going to start a family variety vlog channel where we just do nothing and argue at each other all
We'll
day.
eventually be on TLC.
Yeah, TLC.
It's if the podcast doesn't work out.
Right after my 600-pound life and right before Little People Big World.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Wyatt's going to go on his heroin addiction show where he recovers.
Yeah.
But he takes the same road as Kurt Cobain where he escaped and went home and then shot himself.
Ay, caramba. What a Nirvana fan. Just bringing out the Cobain.
I hate Nirvana.
Did you guys hear about that story about this guy named you're wearing 2 Nirvana shirts?
I didn't have another shirt to wear.
I was wearing mine, yeah.
I have a pullover.
That's like me. I'm wearing...
Yeah, he's wearing his own merch.
I'm wearing a Playdead hat.
We went
beanie.
to Sheets before this, and he went up to some random guy, and he was like, "Do you want to buy my merch?"
I did not.
He did, and he was like
my shirt, it says, my first knife fight.
Dude,
yesterday?
Yeah.
My I think from the same person who sells it, my friend has one where it says, like, it's like, "Let's kill Toby."
Yeah,
His name's Toby.
that's
His name's
sacrifice.
His name's Toby. Yeah, his name's Toby. He took the bowling practice. I'm in bowling team. And he showed up to, he showed up to bowling practice with it on, and everyone was like, whoa.
Dude, there's
Why just hit me?
No.
There's a shirt in the store. I also wanted to buy that, but I'm broke, so I just bought this one. There's another one. It's like what's the dog with the hell dog with 3 heads? I think it's like Cerberus.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah, what you said
From Harry Potter.
Cerberus. No, I don't know.
I don't think it's from Harry Potter. I think it's in Harry Potter.
I've never seen or read Harry Potter,
Who's Harry
so I
Potter?
have no clue. But it's a shirt with the 3-headed dog on it, and it says, "Mommy, can we keep him?" And she's just horrified. I like these kind of shirts. Shout out to
I think it's Stephen Rhodes or something.
Stephen Rhodes or something.
I made them.
Where's the tag? Yeah, Stephen Rhodes. Shout out to that guy. Catch those shirts at Spencer's. Get them with your other.
Yeah, don't go in the back. Don't go in the back aisle.
Mysterious stuff that
Dude,
you might get there.
I haven't been there. Like, I haven't been in there in the back aisle because I remember just going in there and my mom being like, no, we can't go there. Because, like, I just saw, like, all the graphic tees and I was like, I want those. But, my mom was like, don't go in the back. Because there was, not until, like, a month ago I figured out that there's, promiscuous things.
Promiscuous things. Yeah.
Well, I feel like...
last time we went there, it was like 24 hours ago.
Yeah. I feel like Hot Topic is just...
It's like the
right now,
PG version.
I feel like Spencer's is Hot Topic with extra steps.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
Hot Topic's definitely a dialed down Spencer's because they don't sell like tit mugs and
yeah,
and
adult stuff.
Adult stuff.
I honestly like Hot Topic, but mostly just for the band tees. Like, that's all I would go there for.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't.
The one day I was at Spencer's and I picked out a set of gauges and a Master of Puppets t-shirt and dude told me my total. He was like, yeah, it's going to be like $70.
It's so expensive.
They're so expensive.
Yeah, it was a $45 Metallica shirt. Like, I paid that when I went to the concert and got a concert tee. Like, I'm buying some bootleg shit out of Spencer's.
Right.
I don't...
The one I have on was like $50. I ordered it online. It's so expensive. Put it up, Trent.
Just taking a sip of my water, trying to keep the throat lubricated, you know.
For what?
Then don't worry about
For the talk. For
Is that what you're using it for?
No, so I can shove food down my throat.
Oh.
How else do you lubricate your pipes?
With my saliva? Do you know what that is?
What if your mouth is dry?
Yeah, what if I'm just a dry
I just make saliva. You can't do that?
No.
You just make saliva?
I feel like making saliva is not something that you do. I feel like
I feel like that's not an
You do
active task.
I feel like it just happens.
Yeah, so you're doing it.
Yeah, but that's not something I'm gonna like, hold on.
So it's like saying when you're like auto breathing.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, that's like
you're still doing it.
The fact that
Hold
you
on,
just
stop.
said
I need to
auto breathing made me focus on that.
Well, I'm never like, hang on,
off.
I'm never like, hang on, let me make some saliva right now. Just make it.
Hold on, stop. I'm making saliva.
Hang on.
It's like a TikTok where the guy where he's like, I'm making piss, and then he drinks the pitcher.
Dude. Oh, that's the guy that chugs stuff, and he does this thing called wine pedos.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. There's what's his name? That guy. The guy who he's like says very inspirational stuff, but it's like not really that inspirational. It's like Jerry Gravelli.
Dude.
It's like
Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Wine pedos on TikTok.
Are you talking about the dude that's like?
He goes to like.
You see this jerry can? My brother blew himself up. Or
No. I've seen that guy, but I know what you're talking about.
cousin blew himself.
No, we're talking about the guy he has black long hair and he wears small glasses and he just chugs shit.
I'm talking about a different guy.
Oh.
What is this from?
I know who you're talking
What'd
about.
you do to me? What is that from?
From not wearing the correct sock.
Well, I just took a knife and dragged it onto my wrist because I didn't wear the right socks today.
Sure that wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me.
Discovering your
Yeah, I did as well as
your late
passed
night
out.
self.
Yeah. It's like Jerry something. I swear I need to find him because he's like this guy who says very uninspirational things.
Uninspirational quotes.
Well, he says so like someone came up to him and he was like, they were like, he was okay. It was like a presentation, and it starts with like he's like, who do you love the most? And somebody from the audience is like,
You.
no, she's like my family, and he's like, okay, so every day you wake up in the shower, imagine your family gets shot, and it's like the most like
Why?
that's what I'm saying. It's like, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I should do. It's like, no, you shouldn't. No one. I need to find it.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite TikTok accounts is Meals by Cug. he just eats shit and then talks with this amazing absolute like New York Italian accent.
You see the guy. There's this YouTube video of a guy who's he just jumps on random stuff. So he'll jump on like broken glass, and he'll be like, I forget, he does like a catchphrase he says right before he jumps on stuff, and he'll jump on like tables, he'll jump on like whatever.
Oh!
Have you seen that? He's like this like bigger guy.
Yeah, he's a little short.
Yeah.
He's kind of built like
I forget what he says.
He like jumps on microwaves. He goes on. He goes, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he says.
Jumps.
That's what he says.
Yeah, he just jumps on stuff.
It's so good.
He hurts himself.
Yeah, but it's
badly.
like good content.
I watched him jump on like 4 industrial-sized microwaves.
Yeah.
And, like hurt himself.
And then right after he's like, oh, and he's like dying because he just jumped in the microwave.
It sounded like he broke 4 ribs and
It's
was
like-
just like, oh.
It's like Jackass, but like very tame. But they did not, because I feel like in Jackass they're like,
Speaking of Jackass,
is
The
the
fourth
fourth
movie,
movie?
or yeah, the fourth.
yeah, the newer
Movie
movies
comes
come
out.
I
out.
remember watching it when I was younger. My mom being like, "You can't watch this," because it was very inappropriate.
Well, the first time I ever watched Jackass, I watched Ryan Dunn pull a toy car out of his ass. I don't understand your mother going, hey, maybe you don't watch that.
I remember when he was dodging bulls, or a bull, and then the guy named the bull, not an actual bull.
No, Johnny Knoxville dodges bulls all the time.
Oh, well, and then I remember in like an office they set up like a huge hand, and I remember like
Smack people in the face.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Bad Grandpa, which is pretty good. I remember my sister made me watch Bad Grandpa. My sister's like 7 years older than me. So when I was younger, she was like a teenager. So she was like, watch this. And I was like young. And
She was just like, let me set you up for.
Why'd you hit me? What's the name of our band, Trent?
Huh?
What's the name of our band?
Which one?
Our
Show them this paper.
Our band.
We don't have a.
yeah, take a picture of that.
We don't have
and
we don't
put
have
it-
a camera. Never mind.
I'm not gonna show them that. I don't know. Okay. Why? Since it's your band, you're the lead singer.
Yeah, lead singer. So
you take the lead.
And you say, hey guys, I'm in charge, just so you know.
I've never said that. I literally told you the opposite the other day.
You're the lead singer. You're supposed to be in charge.
Our drummer's texting us about it.
Our band is called Horizon X.
Well, okay. Well, it used to be called. Was it
When all else
Well, yeah,
fails.
my first
I
idea.
was gonna say All That Remains. That's already a band.
Me and my friend Ethan came up with the name When All Else Fails.
Just call it like that.
That was how many years ago?
That was in like 10th.
2 or 3?
That was like in 10th or 11th grade.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years.
I graduated in 2020. So yeah, but
these
anyways,
regulations are about this old.
Anyways,
72.
Well, he graduated because he went back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we ended up practicing like one time with When All Else Fails. And it was me, Trent, and Ethan, and then I think Jason. Or Jason didn't
show up. We were sitting on my back porch, and I remember we were looking at your lyrics. And I remember just Ethan was sitting in the corner playing the riff to TNT over and over again. And we're like, man, we got some talented musicians here. So, of course, that never quite panned out. And no band I have been in has panned out yet.
Wow.
I've rejoined an old band. Still haven't done anything with them yet. And Carter, you can take it away since you've been more active.
I am in like a semi-band where we're not really like that committed to what we're doing because I want to be.
It's mostly covers.
It's pretty much all covers. We don't really have any originals. We just go because it's kind of, for me, I see it as practice for playing live because it's definitely the thing you need to like learn how to do. Well, I just put on his pants. But then, like it's like me and my friend and his brother, and his brother is not the best singer, but he's a singer, and my friend's a good drummer.
What if he was watching this right now?
Then I'd tell it to his face because he's very not good.
Damn!
Wow, that's so.
I have videos of it, but I'm like, I'll show you after because I don't know I'm that bad.
Yeah.
But
he can't be that bad if you're playing live in front of people. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad.
I've seen some videos. You guys were pretty.
It's good enough. Good enough, definitely. For a cover band, it's good enough.
Yeah.
We're not covering one artist, we're just covering one.
No one has to be a good singer because auto-tune exists.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But when he sings Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix, he goes, Purple Haze! And it's like, Purple Haze! Yeah, it's like, it's not how you do it.
How do you do it? Do it. Come on.
Okay.
The thing is that first of all,
I don't even know.
I'm an awful singer.
Jimi Hendrix?
I'm an absolute awful singer. But every time the only time I ever sing is when I'm driving. When I do that, I cannot get past the fact that I try to do an impression of the artist.
Who you're listening to?
Yeah, of who I'm listening to. I don't just sing it naturally. I think that's one of the biggest humps to get past besides being able to control your pitch.
Yeah.
And what key you're singing in.
The only time I've ever actually tried to sing is by myself in my room with a guitar and very indie songs that I really have a weird emotional attachment to. But that's the only time I've ever... Because I know that if you sing while listening to a track, it's very easy to make yourself sound good because you're listening. Because it's easier to sing along with someone than to sing by yourself. Because you can hear their key. You can, without realizing it, you're singing on their key.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a key by yourself without instrumentals. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I turn down the radio when I'm driving and I'm like, ooh, I'm never going to do that.
Yeah, it's yeah. So the real way to do it is just to practice with anything.
If I was able to sing, I'd be set because I just write all my own stuff.
Right, be Dave Grohl.
Yeah, I could be Dave Grohl if I could sing, but I absolutely cannot, and it's probably the biggest difficulty, and that's the need of joining a band with many people with talents. That's what you gotta do.
My wife's good at screaming. I remember on the drive home from Walmart.
I can only do mids, and even then, sometimes I'll do it to the point where it's I'll blow out my voice and start coughing.
I'll do I remember I sang with my band. I sang "Breed" by Nirvana, so I kind of sung "Scream It," and then I by myself was saying like very low, somber things.
Did you plan a house and build a tree?
I did plan a house, build a tree.
That's Breed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gotta make sure I know my songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta make sure.
I didn't get Nirvana until like a year ago. That's all I listened to.
I feel like I can get those high notes if somebody just stomps on my foot.
Yeah. Dude, we just right before you go, we just squeeze your
if
balls.
if we ever play live, I'm just gonna like stomp on your foot.
Or just like, I'll just put like, just
once you're into it,
squeeze my balls.
Once you're into it,
like,
it's a lot easier.
Like, I don't know.
Like, once you're into it, it's a lot easier. I feel like once you're like in the mindset of like, because like if you're gonna scream, you need to kind of hype yourself up to be like, I'm about to scream, and it's like about to, you know, because like I feel like you kind of get like feel that way when like you're about to scream, and it's like you get mad, but you know, like not really.
Well,
mad, but.
like I've realized, like, I don't know, it's easier if I am like hyped up,
right,
to scream
because you have
I feel like I sound better. Like if I was like to just start screaming right now,
right.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but like,
right, it'd be better.
I'd be like,
right,
I'm not warmed up.
What it is for me when I play live with other people, like when we were playing in our group, it might have been just us three, drums and 2 guitars. There was no bass, no vocals. But I found myself that I was on a different energy level than I was able to get on before.
Yeah.
It just, for some reason, it amps me up. It gets me excited. It gets me ready to go. So I feel like screaming wouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, when you scream, you gotta...
You can't half-ass it. You can't. You gotta, that too, yeah.
You gotta know where to scream from.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, screaming in the car and stuff, I found, like, the way, I don't know, it's not, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like, I can tell, like, when I'm screaming from my throat or my chest. Because when I scream from my throat, it hurts and I lose my voice.
I think
when you scream from your chest, it doesn't hurt.
I think it's called head voice. Whenever you do it from your like throat or your mouth.
Yeah.
Because
because that's what Corey Taylor does. He screams from his throat, and I think right.
Well, he used to.
When he messed up.
He used to do it like the wrong way.
The first album, that's the self-titled album.
Self-titled.
Right? Self-titled
and Iowa.
Basically, the songs that I could really get behind is Purity. You can really tell on that one. Mm-hmm. And that's why the screams sound so different, is because he's actually throwing his real voice into it. But if you take a look, if you tune in on Twitch, Trivium, if you watch Matt, the lead singer of Trivium, if you watch him,
or whatever his last name is.
Heffy, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it. If you watch him on Twitch, you can tell when he's saving his voice. Like after blowing out his voice the one time, he got the same advice that he got from this one guy who recently passed away, by the way, from what I understand. He helped Corey Taylor, Chris Cornell,
Bob Saget.
Definitely not Bob Saget.
No, I don't think he was a vocal coach. He helped them learn how to scream, and Corey Taylor, he learned how to not throw his real voice, along with Matt, to not throw his actual voice out, and practice to scream the safe way without damaging yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like the singer from Bring Me the Horizon, Ollie Sykes, he taught himself how to scream, and that's why he blew out his voice so many times. But I don't know. I would like to go and get lessons, but I just, with school and everything, I don't have time.
Yeah.
I feel like after I graduate, depending on what my hours are with my job and everything, maybe I'll go get.
Yeah, Wyatt stuff like he's a 72-year-old. He goes to college and he works.
Just do 72-year-old stuff.
Yeah,
that's all I do.
Yeah.
Here's his retirement home.
I go to school. I go to work. I make clothes.
He's his wife.
For 72-year-olds.
You make pretty damn impressive clothes, by the way. Shout out
I like it.
Playdead Clothing. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook, I believe, right?
Yes.
Check out their website, man.
Yeah, if you're 72 and
if you're looking for some clothes,
if you're anywhere,
if you're cold, he's got hoodies.
If you're anywhere between the ages of 5 and 138, check out their clothes. They make pretty cool designs and shit. Pretty rad.
I enjoy it.
Trent's been a what would I call it? A customer. Since day one.
Since day one. I don't know about that. Well, yeah, sure, I guess.
I'm a customer, but I haven't bought anything.
Carter's a customer, but has not bought anything yet.
I didn't buy any, like, legitimate, like, I didn't buy a shirt or anything, because I know, like...
that first beanie I made was not good at all, and you still purchased it, so...
I still wear it. It's sitting in my room. I wear it, like,
so props to you, brother.
Yeah, I wear both beanies. Oh, actually, I lost the newer beanie, the metalcore design. I lost that one, but I found it. Found it. I lost it at your brother's house, Carter.
Oh.
Yeah, Carter, I got a haircut. The blue is gone.
Lucky. Innocent. Your face looks like it'd be like it looks like his hair would be ginger. You get that?
His hair is ginger.
Is it?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Are you serious?
It's dark red. It's not like...
Right now, it's a little darker.
It looks like it'd be like full ginger, like full like orange.
Right now, it's a little darker because it's dyed.
Yeah,
right.
There's still some blue. There's still blue, so I had to put...
Because I remember when I first saw his face, I was like, this kid's ginger. And then you took your hat off and your hair was blue.
Why? Because he's pale and white. You're like, yeah.
I have a ginger friend who's like tan. Very tan. He says he'll see a soup over.
He's not that tan.
He's tanner than...
I know who you're talking about.
Look that up too.
Alright, we're not dropping full names here. You're the one bleeping shit out.
I'll do it, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it like on like 3 times. And then it's...
What?
I'll listen like I'll put it on like 3 times.
Yeah, all I heard was... I
don't talk very well.
You'll be speaking like... You're really like enchanting some fucking...
My dad says it's because I'm so smart.
And then it just all comes out of
I don't believe that.
That's why my room is so messy because I'm so smart.
So fast,
I'm so smart that I know where everything is.
Albert Einstein couldn't turn a doorknob.
No, legitimately. Like when I went to go light that candle over there, I couldn't find a lighter.
Because he's just so smart. He misplaced it.
I walked into my room, like took a left. Picked up a slide and grabbed the lighter from underneath the shoe. Because I just knew where it was. It's been sitting there for like a long ass time. I just know where it was.
Did you compare yourself to Albert Einstein sometimes?
To what?
Albert Einstein?
No.
No?
No, because I'm an idiot. But,
what do you mean?
Well...
You could be smart and be an idiot.
I don't think it's...
I'm a smart idiot. Like,
I think like if you were to think of a word...
stupid things.
I think if you think of like an antonym of genius would be an idiot. You know what I mean?
I don't know what an antonym is.
Are you
That's
serious?
where the idiot part comes in.
Does he know what it
Well, that means the opposite, right?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So, okay, listen,
You're still in high
Have you
school.
taken English? I'm not still in high school. I'm 35.
I got a C in English, like, in 7th grade. That was
seen you.
I
how many years
had
ago?
Mrs. for my senior year of English.
Look that up too.
And literally all I had to do was, like, we had to read this book. And I didn't read it. I didn't do the essay. And I just told her that I wasn't there for those days. And she marked me exempt.
Wow.
She was the only class I had my senior year, and I just every day I was on my way home from Votech. I joined from the car a couple times, and she was like, "Just don't do that." And I was like, "Okay." And then I just ended up kind of being lazy and never showing up. I mean, by the time I'd actually get home, there was only 5 minutes left in class anyway, so I just wouldn't join. And I just passed with an A.
Yeah, I forgot you had Zoom classes.
Last year school was the worst for me. Because we did Microsoft Teams. And it was just terrible. Like, no, the program's fine. It's just, it's so hard to work from home.
Yeah, I didn't have Zoom. I had Teams.
I hate it. It's.
I thought it was fantastic because I only had that one class. And I was
It's good if you have, like, no classes.
I was saving money on gas. But.
That's true.
Because at the time, well, I'm still driving it. I'm driving a truck, man.
Right.
And with the gas prices now, I wouldn't.
Biden? No, okay.
I'm driving, like. I drive 30 minutes to and from school every day, and it's kind of killing me. But
Bro, I drive an hour, but I do have a Civic.
You have a Civic?
Yeah. That's
My car's
a
slow.
newer Civic, it's like a tiny little, what is it, 1.6 or 1.8?
1.4.
1.4?
Yeah.
I have a Ford Focus SDS, which is like it's like the tiniest car you can think of.
Yeah, but you don't drive.
The tiniest car I can think of is a
Do
smart.
drive. I have my license because I'm 35.
Okay.
I take my test Thursday.
I have my license. It was just taken away because I'm on my third DUI.
Yeah, I'm a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah. Why just hit me in the
Why didn't
face?
you wear the socks? I did.
I know. What do you mean? You didn't tell me to wear any socks.
Well, you told me to tell you what to do, so I had to think of something.
So you did tell me what to do.
No,
Did
I am right now.
you put your water in his vase case?
Yeah, the vase.
We walked in Trent's room and he has 6 vases, just lying about.
I have no idea what those are for.
Probably flowers. I mean, that's what I would use a vase for.
No,
Is that all the vases are for?
I think that's some decorative stuff for my sister's baby
Wait,
shower.
this isn't even a vase. What is it? How do you say that word?
Glass?
Carafe?
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 Carafe? Carafe?
Carafe. Glass carafe.
Crave.
Great.
Not-
Suitable for cold drinks only.
Oh, like lemonade. Like you put like lemonade in there.
Oh, okay.
We are not using that for lemonade. Listen, when my parents or my sister, like...
There's one. Wait, there's one with a My Little Pony doll and white. What is that? White stuff.
No, I bet you that's for like some table like setting. Like they're gonna put like marbles or some stupid shit in there, and do that. Like for my Eagle ceremony, they did like rice that was dyed. They put it in like mason jars.
This guy's he's trying to get me to do like a weekly day that I practice.
A weekly day?
Yeah.
Weekly day.
Like a day every week.
Today's day of the week.
Thursday.
It's not even Thursday. It's Saturday, dude. Get on
No,
it.
it's not.
Dude, it's 2022. How do you guys feel about that?
Crazy.
I don't really feel anything because I am 35 and I just join on with every day of life. It's everyday routine. I don't remember what day it is.
Honestly, I feel like
I didn't know it was 2022 until you said that.
I feel like recently, time's just kind of been flying by, and I feel like it was just like a couple weeks ago. It was March 13th, 2020. It was
Is that when that started?
the day
Yeah.
all hell broke loose.
Yeah, because that's the day I saw Bad Omens.
That was 2 days
That was the day we
before.
listened to in the car.
That was 2 days after my birthday. I remember
I
that.
met them VIP. Wait, I either saw them the 13th or the 12th or the 11th. I don't know. It was one of those.
We're gonna
I think
see,
it was the 11th.
Deftones? 13th? Or is that the 5th? I remember.
I think it's May 11th.
Well, the fact that this virus like came out in 2019 and no one found out for at least another 3 months.
Yeah.
15th is 11th. And then 13th.
Provided they discovered it in December of 2019, no one found out for at least 3 months.
Mhm.
I think that's a little whack.
Well,
I feel like if there was a raging virus breakout, like we would have like known beforehand. But
when it first happened, I was totally into it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you should stay home." Blah blah blah. Where I'm at, blah blah. And like as time went on, I just don't care anymore. I could literally care less, to be honest.
I stopped caring. Well, first of all, when it started, when masks weren't enforced yet.
Right.
I would go to work and I'd just do whatever the hell I would normally do. I was a cashier at the time. It was a decent job. It was just mindless, boring work that I couldn't keep sane over the time. Well, eventually they made us wear masks, and like no one had actual masks and stuff. So actually, I was tying that bandana around my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked like a bandit. People would tell me that all the time. But I stopped caring right around the point where it was like a couple months into the pandemic, and I was drinking a Monster at my table, and one customer came in, like at the end of the day, I'm drinking my Monster to stay awake, so I don't like fall asleep standing there because I'm bagging groceries at the time.
Right.
And I guess it was kind of near the bags, and she was very upset that I was drinking a Monster where you would bag someone's groceries.
The customer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so she spoke to my manager and was very upset. My manager was like, just put your drink over there. Like, just wait for her to leave.
Right. Our employers are very cool. Like, they don't really...
Well,
Like,
this is a different job.
Yeah. No, the job you're working at, I don't know how it went there, but what we're working at is very chill.
Well, it was in kind of a more higher income city-ish area.
So you're making $1 million a year?
Huh?
Something like that? I mean, a lot of money?
I made $8.50 an hour.
No,
if you think I was making...
Yeah, I know.
It was a higher income area, so I don't know if generally that means that people have different views out there. A lot of Tesla owners.
Oh.
So
I enjoyed a Tesla. Everyone hates Tesla. I like Tesla.
They're all right, but their quality control could use a little. Yeah. Being a car nerd, first of all, my first. Well, I'm going to school to be a mechanic. My first instinct is to hate electric vehicles because all I know is combustion.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like that's kind of deep into my brain that I should be all about that, and I really should deny electric cars. I think they're decent where they are. It's not for me. Just ruined my puzzle. It's not for me. Like, I probably wouldn't buy one unless I'm forced to, because I like the sound it makes when my foot goes to the floor.
I just think whenever I see a Tesla and I see the interior, and I think of like, I don't care if it's electric or not. I just like the whole like.
It's too simple for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I like all the features. I love like how there's so much you can do, and it feels so like the way an iPhone feels, the way that like you like it feels very. I don't know how to say it, like compatible.
It's clean.
Like clean.
It's clean.
Very clean and very
simplistic.
I love that. I love anything like that.
My problem is that how there's like no buttons in a Tesla. Everything's tied into the tablet screen in the middle, except for one button, and that's the hazard button because that's a mandated.
Right.
That has to be a physical button because if the tablet breaks and you break down, guess what?
Right.
You got nothing. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a lack of stuff to do in that vehicle. There's not much to like. There's not much to it. Mm-hmm. It's just white and black and screen.
It fascinates me that there's like updates. That's the craziest part to me. Like, you can overnight your car just updates and it's a whole new UI, and like I just feel like there's so much potential because like you can buy a Tesla now and then like 8 years down the line it's gonna be like way better. My phone would send me updates every 5 minutes. After I updated to iOS, 15 now? Yeah. After I updated that, it would send me a notification it was 3 minutes. I timed it out. Every 3 minutes, update your Apple Watch. And then I click on the app and it never worked. Because it's like, we gotta download the update, search for it first. What if you wake up one day, you really need to go to work, you're running late, your car's update. Yeah.
Hold on, we need to download an update. Right. Your internet's shitty and you need it's a 30-minute update. Like, what am I going to do now?
Well, the way I look at it, how you said there's so much stuff to do.
Right.
I feel like the more there is, the more things there are, the more things there are to break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, Tesla is like a well-maintained company, so I feel like it's not...
Right.
It's not like you're buying one and you're like, okay, there's more stuff, so it's going to break more often.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But because it's I don't know.
Obviously, there's not wearable engine components, but like the batteries. My phone, you charge it every day, and 2-3 years. Guess what? Charge lasts.
You can check. I think if you check, you can go to your battery settings.
Your battery health.
Yeah. Because when I got mine, even when I got my iPhone 12 like a month ago, and then I checked when I first got it, it was like 90%. It wasn't even 100%. That's crazy to me.
It starts off at 90%.
It's like I don't know. I guess it's for like liability because like if it says it's 100%, it's like not actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Normally it starts off at 99 and it says your battery's at peak performance.
Right.
It just goes down slowly after that. But it's like I've had quite a few different cars. First car, Honda. That thing, 95 Accord. That thing never broke. The only thing I ever had to worry about with that car is that my exhaust fell off one time because it just rotted away. It fell off while I was driving. And
my brother crashed. Was the scariest thing to me.
What?
My brother crashed on the highway.
Because in the winter, in the Buick.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing to me. Like he came home and he was like, or he didn't come home, I don't think, or something happened where I don't remember he used to live with us, but he crashed and the bumper fell off, and that was the craziest thing to me that happened. Because I've never like been in it. Well, actually, like a week ago, we were at a restaurant. It was on the main street. Like you know what I'm talking about,
like the main street on the way to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not where it's on, but like.
I know.
Yeah.
It was School Street.
Right. Yeah. School Street. It was the restaurant. I don't know. It was a restaurant. It was one of those restaurants where bleep that out. And we were outside it and
shout out. They got great
Italian food.
Calzones.
Yeah.
They got great grape leaves.
What
They actually do. They have wait no.
What's grape leaves?
There's like
What? It's like leaves from a grape plant.
Yeah.
And they put meat and like rice in it.
It's not
and
bad.
they, like roll it up. And that's a Greek food. It's not even
Never
Italian.
had that.
It's not from.
We should go in there.
I
can check us a chain.
What if I just start going beep beep?
Yeah. What's that? Like
I
don't. Is it chain? Or is it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, they have a store and they have a food truck.
I guarantee it's like everywhere.
I feel like if you look it up,
I guarantee that's like a name.
That's where they live. You know?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they live in beep.
Yeah. But we were outside and we were parked on the side of the road right in front of it, and I was with my stepmom, and she was in the driver's seat, and she was closer to the road, so we were parked. So I was right next to the sidewalk, and this truck is coming down the road swerving, and my stepmom was like, "That truck's a little close," and it comes in and it sweeps the side of our car and hits the mirror off and like scratches up the whole side, and then we follow them to like this side street, and the lady gets out. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I don't call the cops. I have like 2 DUIs." And she was like, "This car's not registered. I don't have a license." And it was like this whole thing. And she was like, "I don't have insurance." So we called the cops, obviously, because like we're not gonna be like, "Oh, it's fine." You know, we had
like,
this out.
"Oh, it's fine.
Right.
I'll leave my car looking like this."
And then the cops showed up and they were like, "You guys can leave because we're gonna be here for a while." And then we left. And then she got taken into custody. And then she got out the same night. So like,
I was in a car wreck.
were you?
Yeah.
I wrecked your car once.
Did you?
I drove over his Civic.
Yeah.
Like just over it?
Yeah.
Like on purpose?
No.
Well, let's start at the beginning.
Why would it be on purpose?
Let's start at the
Well,
beginning.
Yeah,
maybe it was like maybe you were drunk and then Wyatt was like,
$8,500 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Well, let's start at the beginning. I had a 2005 Chevy Cavalier. And I was coming home from my girlfriend's house one day. And I'm at the stop sign. Nobody else is coming. Well, there's a dude down the road. But he's not even close to the stop sign. So it's obviously my turn because I've been stopped at the sign. So I go. He doesn't stop at all. And he T-bones the side of my car.
Wow.
And I get out and I'm like screaming at him, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He backs up. And then he hits the back of my car again. And then he goes into the grass. And it's like, the grass is wet. And he's like, just a spinning tire. And he finally gets on the road and just drives away and runs into a telephone pole.
It's a WRX, by the way.
Yeah, and he was drunk.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So, yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
That car was totaled.
He was spinning tire in the wet grass in an all-wheel drive car, so he was probably mashing the throttle trying to get out of there.
Well, and his reason to the cops of why he was drinking and driving is because, I was at my friend's house watching the Steelers game, and my girlfriend and I were fighting, so I was drinking.
So I stormed off.
I was drinking, and I stormed off, and I only live right down the road, so I thought I could just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great excuse.
So then I got a Civic and then parked it at work, and Trent ran over half of the car. And then
Were you mad at him?
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah.
First, obviously,
You tend to get very angry when shit happens like that.
But
I understand.
I feel like,
But I had it for like 5 months.
Right.
You had it for 5 months, and that would have been the second car that some idiot.
I feel like I don't get mad easily. Like, I really don't get mad at all.
No, granted,
Like, I get mad.
I wasn't drunk. I wasn't under the influence. I'm just stupid.
I'm super unconfrontational. It's very rare that I get.
Me
like,
too. I'm just trying to apologize.
Me too. Like, it's whatever. That's good. Yeah. When we were at work, there's this thing called we just the last thing we do is like sweep, because obviously it's like everything's like done, so we can just sweep up and be done. And Trent was like, grab a dustpan so we can pick this up, and I was like, no, I have to call my dad. And then he was like, he got so mad, and I thought it was a joke, because like that's just how like we joke. And then he was like,
it was a joke, but I threw him on such a curveball that he was just like, I got a little upset, but I was like mostly just joking.
I didn't realize that. It genuinely, like, you were, I was like,
I looked genuinely pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'll just take it as a joke next time, and if it's not joking, then you just punch me in the face. And then...
I'll take you up on that. So, in my defense on, there's not much of a defense against me running over Wyatt's car. We work at a pizza place, and they wanted to go get dinner, and they sent me out to go get it. Of course, we were getting dinner from another pizza place.
Well, when you work at the same place for a while, you're going to be... Like, when we work... I feel like if you work anywhere, you know that...
The pizza, in my opinion, in my humble and honest opinion, the pizza isn't better than ours.
Our pizza's the best.
I know.
The best I've ever had.
A lot of people down at our work are not... They're not biased. They actually do like that pizza more. For me, it's not my style. I don't quite like it. I think that breeds from my slight despise of tomatoes. I think they
do put a lot of sauce on.
They put their sauce on top of the cheese.
I think it's just how robust our pizza is that makes it. Like, I like.
Yeah,
it's like so like
that sauce punches you in the face, and I don't quite like it. But that's why I just don't like them. But I went to go pick it up. I hop in my truck, and I'm trying to go up there. It's like 3 blocks away, and I'm just trying to get in my truck, go up there.
Oh, the one that's really
collect it, and go about my way. But I jump in my truck. My steering wheel is straight, so I just throw it in reverse.
It was funny thing to say to the F. They're like, go on, sorry.
Press on the gas and
First pizza.
So I go to whip out the parking lot. Not whip out. I go out the parking lot. The whole right side of my truck just lifts up.
And he vetoes the whole side of my car.
And
Jesus Christ.
For some reason, instead of like trying to stop after I hit it, I just didn't react in time to like mash on the brakes.
I hit the pedal.
No, I didn't even hit the pedal. It's just like momentum carried me up. I just absolutely crushed your driver's side.
Was it like that bad?
Front and back door, and then I was on top of his rear wheel, crushed his fender in a little bit, and I think I bent the rim as well too, because I parked on top of it for a second, and then it like fell off.
I don't think the rim was bent. I think it was just scratched, because they didn't replace the rim; they just resurfaced it.
Oh, I thought they replaced it.
Then you went inside, and you're like, "Why? I think your car. My bad."
No, Caleb. He stayed outside, and Caleb told me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, because I was kind of afraid to tell you. Yeah. I just wanted a third party.
I would be afraid to tell someone, too. I would be, no matter who it is, I'd just be afraid.
Well, I also didn't want to start an argument in the back, because I knew you were probably going to be loud. We had customers at the time. So I figured it'd probably be the best if you come outside. We'd solve this. We'd exchange insurance, make a report or whatever. Anyways, at the end of this, I did $8,500 worth of damage, and I truly am sorry.
It Because it's bothering
It's kind of a shitty mistake. And then I went and picked up the pizza anyways. That was
the pizza.
That was the day before my graduation. I remember my truck, I was getting it ready. I did paint correction the day before. I did all that to get ready for the grad parade. And I immediately ran over his vehicle with the side that I paint corrected the day before. So all the work I did, I undid it.
Well, what I thought was funny was, while me and you were talking, they sent Nick out to go get the pizza.
Oh, and I met him there.
And you met him there, and they overcharged him. Wasn't that right? Or they overcharged you?
No.
Did they overcharge someone? Or give you the wrong thing?
No. They gave me a discount.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's what it was.
For what?
Nick just walked out onto the sidewalk, saw me, and was like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "My job." And he goes, "Oh," and then he left.
Nick, I've been playing like Tarkov with Nick, for a bit, and I didn't even
you
know
and Zach, huh?
Yeah, and then Zach. Nick works there, but like I didn't know that till like a good bit in. So yeah, I work there. And so he's coming back soon.
He got like surgery.
Yeah, he had foot surgery, so he's kind of been off his feet for a while.
He likes feet a lot, and he just you want to make his feet bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were too small for his body.
Yeah. He got foot extensions.
Yeah. You know how expensive it is to get bone extensions? I was thinking about this the other day.
Zach needs some.
I'm a short man.
Trent is 7'2", and
It's weird because I'm 72. That's just my age.
yeah, it's like a correlation. That's how they met. It was the doctor's office. They sort it by I don't know.
Age and height.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm 4'17". So
5'5".
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not tall.
Gotta put his inches on somewhere else.
So
Yeah.
so I saw this one thing. Well, first of all, I was listening to another podcast. Shout out Misfits Podcast.
It was probably a Crispy Cast.
It was probably
I like Misfits Podcast.
3
until,
P's in a podcast.
No.
Yeah, that's our other name. You can search that up and you'll find another podcast. That's also us. What else is in Crispy Cat? I listened to Misfits Podcast a while ago, but that was about it.
I listen to it like every night, and Swagger was talking about bone extensions, and he said it's like $50,000.
How much is it like per inch?
Per inch, like,
Oh,
something like that. I'm not quite sure how much it is.
I mean, you gotta think like an inch is a lot. If you like, well, no.
that's my dollar. An inch is a lot.
Say your arm.
Your girlfriend that?
Yeah.
Say your arm was an inch longer.
Well, an inch
Like,
is like the size of this.
Well, yeah, it makes such a difference.
Would it though?
Like, look, I could reach that much farther with an inch.
Like that much farther.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about
You do it to ISO.
70.
What's like an actual genuine reason you would get?
It's about $76,000 to get bone extensions.
Probably if you're
you'll
insecure
only
about
be
your
like
height or something.
an inch or two high.
I guess if you're rich enough, you'd be like, I want to be taller.
I'm
But is
1
it-
inch away from 6 foot.
Imagine going to the bank and being like, I need a loan, and you'd be like, what's the loan for? Well,
I'm kind of short.
I'm not gonna be short the next time you see me.
Come on.
When I pay back this loan, I'll be a little bit taller.
I want to be a little bit taller.
But like, is there like a practical reason you would need it for?
I don't know. I feel like
No, not you in particular, but like.
I feel like that's more of a self-conscious reason
Right.
for like most
if you're
people.
insecure about your height or something.
I mean, that's what plastic surgery is for, unless it's like necessary. Much like what's the thing with your nose?
Necessary?
No.
No. Nose.
It's called a deviated septum. I suppose
Okay.
that's also technically
You have your
plastic
septum.
surgery. Huh?
You have a septum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a septum. I need to get one. That's how you get into it.
No, everybody has a septum. It's part of your nose.
This is your septum.
Oh, I mean a piercing.
Septum piercing.
Yeah. They have a septum piercing. I don't. White got asked on his 72nd birthday.
On his 72nd.
Yeah.
Recent.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Carter just.
I just fell to the floor. Then back up.
Well, is that the chair that's slanted or no?
Yes, it's slanted.
Yeah, your brother did that.
Well, why?
Your brother did that.
Why?
Well,
Did you mean to?
no.
He's like, watch this. And he'd sign
No.
Watch this. Let me slant the chair.
Yeah.
He just sat down and,
What are you trying to say?
we're both big guys. That happens. It's a small chair.
Carter, how tall are you?
Almost 6 foot? Like 5'11" and a half.
There's no way. Stand up.
We're just.
I'm 6 foot. I was just at the doctor.
So close. Why someone just kissed me? That was so close. That was the closest I've gotten to like.
I just saw
someone.
your septum ring like almost a.
I could feel his breath on my tongue. That was so.
Why'd you have your mouth open?
Because I was like, I don't know, I had it like hanging open.
He was like trying to like read our heights.
You're trying to open mouth kiss him.
I feel like our molecules of lips touch each other, but I feel like
Molecules.
yeah, I'm pretty smart.
I'll take that as a maybe.
Well, you
what?
say smart people have stupid fucking laughs.
I don't have a stupid laugh. It's cute and endearing. No, I changed it, so I'm insecure about it now.
Hey.
Fuck off. I won't laugh anymore.
Good.
That'll probably help everyone at work.
I fixed it. I don't laugh as loud. Because I used to laugh like a lot louder. But
Is that more of like a what is the word, a sociological thing where maybe that's not the right word. I don't know, I'm an idiot.
what's psychological?
Like people's natural smiles versus their learned smile.
Well, I feel like learned smiles are useful when you're like on TV and you have to smile the whole time.
Or just when you're getting a picture taken.
Or that, I guess.
Or you're in a group of people and you're having a great time and you're like, I'm not gonna legitimately smile.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my legitimate smile, my eyes get way too squinty.
Or when a customer tells you a very shitty joke. You just go, you guys don't do that. I've learned that you guys don't do. You guys can't fake laugh at people's jokes. So I do that every time someone says a joke. I fake laugh because it would feel horrible.
I just walk away.
That's horrible.
I don't.
I know, but I don't like people.
Well, okay. I used to work at Subway before this.
Don't say Subway. They know where we live.
Yeah, there's only one Subway every 8 miles. So
It's like Dollar General.
right.
Dollar General's on a different scale.
Dude, Dollar General, everyone wants to kill themselves in there.
They're what?
You walk in there's the same guy, and he's like his face is just like, well, no energy.
Listen, I hate my life in most places I work. Like, you think I'm gonna enjoy?
Well, you wake up and you're like, oh, Carter's working today.
I love the Dollar General. I love the Dollar General down the road though, because I wore by Sheets.
Yeah.
I wore one of my hoodies.
They know where we live.
I don't. This hoodie doesn't have my brand logo on it, but I wore one of the hoodies that has the brand logo on it.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, what is that?" And then I told him, and he's like, "Because I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere." So
did you say it was
I
yours?
saw it. Yeah, I told him it was mine.
Oh.
Probably because I wear the. Where was it? Dollar General.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to all the time.
I've worn the beanie, and
That's what I mean.
There's this older lady.
He said that he saw like a couple people wearing the stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
a couple
a
different people.
There's this older
That's
lady
cool.
down there. She's like, I came in. She was like, I forget who it was. I think she said like Connor, and she was like, "Oh, you're Connor's brother," and I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then she called me Connor's brother the whole time I was there. Like all the time, every time I go in there, she's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Connor's brother?" I don't know who Connor is. I don't know who Connor is, but apparently I look like him, or like his brother, I guess.
Sure.
So I'll go back in there. She was really nice because it was on my way to work, my old job. So anyway, there's a Sheets and a Dollar General and a Subway next to each other. That's where we live.
Yeah.
You never find that. Only one place. Alaska. That's where we live.
I
I
mean,
don't
it
think
doesn't-
they have sheets in Alaska.
I don't
They
think.
do?
Well, they can narrow down the states where we live by us saying Sheets.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Sheets? I feel like Sheets is pretty.
It's eastern side of the United States.
Yeah, Sheets is more eastern. Northeastern.
Ohio has no sheets.
That what?
Ohio doesn't have sheets.
You sure?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been to sheets in Ohio.
I go to school with a kid in Ohio. Well, he does live in like the middle of Ohio. Maybe like.
Yeah, I feel like I've been to a sheets in Ohio, but maybe not.
But he said that there's no sheets in Ohio.
We don't live in Ohio.
He said it's like
cross that one off the list.
He said it's like they have like gas stations called like Wawa and stuff.
Wawa?
That's from Philly.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
Philly
that's pretty popular in Philly, I think.
We live in Maryland.
And then he doesn't have Popeyes.
Shut up!
We don't live in Maryland.
He doesn't have Popeyes chicken either. He has Crispy Cane's.
Crispy Cast?
Cane's chicken.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's. That's what
I want to go there, but I
heard it's
have to drive all the way over there.
Yeah.
Every time
It's pretty good, but Popeyes.
I've never been to Popeyes.
There's some Popeyes.
I've never been to Popeyes. I've never been to Chipotle.
There's one like Kennywood.
Some Popeyes pretty close to.
Oh, put that out.
There's a Popeyes pretty close to where I'm
doing.
Well, listen. If they look up my clothing brand, it says Pittsburgh, PA. If they look up Horizon X,
I don't think anyone's gonna be like.
Nobody's gonna come and find us.
They're here.
Well, what if we get? You're right.
Like,
if they do, then we just move because we're gonna be rich by then.
This is on the first episode of the Crispy Cast lore, exploring the crispy iceberg.
Crispy. Oh.
Have you guys ever heard of lore videos exploring the iceberg videos? Like whatever?
Yeah. Right. Look, the deeper it is, the.
I thought this video was supposed to be what's our name.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do it, and then we just said it in Crispy Cast because it just sounds.
Well, because originally when we were planning on doing a podcast, we were like, oh, maybe the first episode we can open with trying to think of a name.
But that was like a month ago.
And then walking out the door of Wyatt's house, I accidentally came up with Crispy Cast, and I was like, oh.
You know, every time I would come up and be like, oh, I think I have a name. They'd be like, no, shh, keep it.
That's better than the stupid shit that we could come up with together.
Well, I came up
all
with
the other ones were like stupid.
I told him like 2 weeks ago about 3 peas in a pod. Cats.
I think that's so dumb.
He said there's a pea seed or whatever, like the long thing that is like a pea pod.
Yeah, I could make a shirt with a pea pod.
And he would have three peas, and our faces would be the peas.
I don't know if I want my.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's a good idea.
Who the hell wants to wear your ugly mugs?
Yeah, when I think of like a shirt of like something I enjoy, I would never want like someone's face on it.
Yeah, you would just think of like Playdead or something.
Or My First Knife Fight. or Nirvana.
That's not going out there like, oh, this is this is Kurt Cobain's face.
So like
it's a smiley face with X's.
Well, I would wear a shirt with Kurt Cobain's face on it.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy one yesterday?
No. I wanted to.
I just don't enjoy there's a band called The Last Beach that I wanted merch from. From. I just say for and from, but I said from. And I wanted something that's like, I like minimalistic things. I enjoy very, like I have a pullover from this band called Lovejoy, and it's of their album. But like the album is so like, it's hard to explain. It's like not, like you wouldn't be like, oh, I know that band from that album, because like I don't like stuff that's like, oh, this is a Lovejoy shirt. I like stuff that's like, oh, this is a nice design of something that like it represents them.
I think I own one piece of band merch that actually has their faces on it, but it's not their faces. You know, Slipknot.
Yeah,
their whole thing is the masks.
Yeah, for sure.
That's.
I mean, yeah, if they made a shirt without them on it, I think it'd be. I mean, they do make shirts without them on it,
right?
Like, I'm saying if they never made a shirt with them on it,
that's just called a Stone Sour shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying it'd be weird if they did not have any shirts with them on it.
Isn't Jim Root in Superstar?
I think he used to be. I think he.
Because I remember the band.
Jim Root wasn't Stone Sour.
I don't like I know like how Rage Against the Machine.
Looking at you through the
like how Rage Against the Machine has their people on Audio Slave.
Yeah.
Also has all of them except Zach. And it's kind of like, it just makes me want to listen to the old band, to be honest. It just makes me want to listen to Rage Against the Machine. And they're coming back, but they keep being delayed because of COVID.
Yeah, well.
I'm very upset about it.
That's a little unfortunate. Going to the Slipknot concert this year was there. Well, I guess last year.
They didn't invite me.
Yeah.
They didn't know how
That was on purpose.
Well, I didn't know how I was back then.
You told me that you were going.
Oh, yeah, I did. And then my dad was like, we're not going. I mean, my 70-year-old dad. Because I'm 35, right?
Then why does he control if you're
Because I live with him because my daddy helps. Because I'm divorced.
The horse?
What? It's a divorce.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, you brought back up COVID, and I wanted to say this earlier. But I think the summer that we were in quarantine, I think that was the best summer of my life.
That was the worst
Really?
of my life.
Yeah, I think it was actually the best of my life.
For me, it was terrible.
I don't know, it was fun because that's when I started Playdead because I was bored.
Mm-hmm.
And
We did a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because we just had more time on our hands. I feel like, but that's the reason why that was such a good summer for us is because we're right at the age where it's right before you have to have a full-time job, and it's right between where you just recently lost your childhood, I assume, or your all your free time where you used to go play outside, and we
don't play anymore.
We set up tents and get drunk.
We were granted the ability to just go out and do stupid stuff. Like this last summer, we built plywood boats.
Yeah.
And floated out onto a little creek.
Yeah. Mine was the only one that did not leak.
Mine's still outside.
So was mine. Mine's outside.
My summer was terrible. I spent it inside. I found a group of friends online that were from New York through Valorant, and it was the worst time.
They know where we live.
Well, they were from New York. I don't think it would matter, but whatever.
We live in Times Square.
We live in Times Square. If
right in the center of it. Actually, we're sewer dwellers,
Yeah.
and we're best friends with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I live in Central Park.
Yeah. We camp out there. When you talk about the creek, that was the lake in Central Park.
Yeah. There's a lake in Central Park.
I think so. I played Spider-Man.
I mean, yes.
There's a lake there.
Yeah. Oh, I saw Spider-Man the other day on my
No Way Home?
walk to work. No. I'm just on my walk to work because
What?
we live in Central Park and he just swings about.
Oh, you mean oh yeah, I forgot Spider-Man.
No, I haven't seen No Way Home yet. Please don't spoil it for me or any.
Wyatt told me that.
That you didn't even know Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man.
I knew he played it in Amazing Spider-Man. Or was that Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire played in the original Spider-Man.
Did you ever see any of the Tobey Maguire movies?
No.
I love the Tobey Maguire memes with the Spider-Man. I love that.
I'm gonna put some.
I watched all the Tom Holland ones except for the recent one.
Well, yeah, that's
No Way Home. Oh, it's so good.
You don't need to see any of the old ones.
I don't think,
because they're not in it.
Yeah, but I want to see them, but my lack of ability to watch movies is just,
It's a good time.
I don't know. Recently I've been put up with debates and people got really upset with me for not watching good movies.
I want to do the Batman movie. I'm very excited for that.
That one looks awesome.
I haven't seen any of the Batmans before, and Caleb got upset with me. Caleb got upset with me for a number of reasons, different movies that I've never watched.
Caleb's someone we work with. Just bring up Caleb. They know who he is. But I love pieces of anything, media or anything that where the character just goes insane. That's my favorite plot point of anything. I remember when I watched Tokyo Ghoul in anime, and it was the only reason I wanted to, because I never watched anime before that, and I really don't. I've only watched Tokyo Ghoul. Nerd. And it's I just love stuff like that where all of their psychology is just messed up. I feel like it's gonna happen with the new Batman, because I heard that it's supposed to be on his second year of being Batman, so it's very early on, and I know Catwoman's in it. I know that isn't Riddler
and Penguin.
Yeah. I heard that there's supposed to be more.
Yeah. Bring back Danny DeVito Penguin. I think I just kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
Even though I've never seen that movie.
I want Danny DeVito to be the Alfred.
I just like Danny DeVito being in things.
He was in Jumanji.
I think Danny DeVito should be...
the new one.
I think Danny DeVito should be the Batman.
He should be the Batman.
The Batman.
He'll be glad.
But the problem is that he
Alfred.
can't be another superhero because he's already the trash man.
I've never watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Me neither.
I've seen some episodes, but
It's a good show. It's like one of those shows that are like
it's like I'd compare it to like The Office.
I just get clued in from things, just random events in pop culture, like shows and movies. I really only get that from like internet culture.
Mm-hmm.
Because Danny DeVito was a very large thing in the past couple of years.
Yeah,
because he's
a very
DeVito.
It's a very band kid thing.
Yeah, well, a lot of band kids brought him up because
there was a shrine to him.
What?
Weren't you there? When you were there was a shrine. I really didn't see it, but
I believe
it was one of the tuba lockers. It was a shrine.
I believe QK started that.
And we're back.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, he's on his phone, checking how much money he's making from this
from this podcast.
Poppin' merch.
This podcast and his merch.
Yeah.
I sold a hoodie to some kid in Germany.
Whoa!
That was my first out of U.S. order.
Really? How much was the shipping on that?
I think
expensive?
I think he paid $15, but I paid $25 to ship it.
Okay.
But he bought the hoodie for $55 plus a $15 shipping.
You run it all yourself?
Huh?
You run it all yourself? Do you make the hoodies and you ship them out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do everything myself.
There's no medium. There's no middleman.
Nope.
Wyatt will spit in a jar and I'll ship it with your hoodie.
Yeah, just grab that My Little Pony.
No,
jar.
I would not spit on your
not
hoodie.
spitting any of these hoodies.
There's no contaminants in any merch.
All the clothes are washed.
Unless you count when he kisses the package.
Yeah. Some packages come with free stickers because I made stickers when I first started.
Aww.
And
I have one of those on my mirror, and I had one on my phone for a while, but it kind of like fell off.
I put one on my car.
Was it?
Yeah, that's mine. I put a sticker on my car, and the rain like washed it off after one day.
That's it.
Like all the ink on the sticker washed off. Like the sticker still stayed, but it was just basically a white circle then. So I just took it off. I put a couple at the skate park. That's what I was gonna say. 2020 summer when we had a quarantine is my best summer because, like I said, I started Playdead. I started skating not long before that, so I was getting better. And me and my friend Caleb would go to this skate park like every night, and I don't know, it's just fun. Like the car ride home from the skate park, we'd be all sweaty, windows down, cold breeze coming in, just listening to like Juice WRLD or something. I don't know. It's just
a very skater thing.
It was just fun. I don't know. It's just like good times. And then like, yeah, at first I didn't get to see my girlfriend for a while, but like after I
but fuck her, man.
No, but like after like not being able to see her, like I don't know. It's different
when you get back to it.
Yeah,
you're like,
I don't know. It's cool. The not seeing anybody at first sucked. The only part that was good about that was like
you have a whole case of A&W. There's goldfish in there.
It's empty.
The only thing that sucked was when it first started. For like a month, I wasn't allowed to see anyone, and all I did was play Xbox. And that was like when the thing in GTA was going on, like the green and purple aliens. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
So I had my DDM back then.
Green Gang and Purple Gang.
Yeah, Green Gang, Purple Gang. And I remember me and Caleb both bought both alien suits, and then like we would switch like mid like game. I don't know, like players would get mad at us. I don't know, it's just fun.
You just swapping sides, playing devil's advocate.
Isn't that what I like when you take the argument like the opposite?
That's what he's doing.
Devil's Advocate's a good song by the band The Neighborhood.
I enjoy their Sweater Weather song.
Sweater Weather?
That's one song by them.
My girlfriend, every time I play The Neighborhood, she says they sound like Christmas music.
My girlfriend has a neighborhood shirt.
Who's your neighbor?
That guy.
Oh. They know where we live.
They have neighbors.
They have neighbors
on the latitude axis.
They have neighbors, so they probably don't live in a field. They probably live on planet Earth.
And they're close to Ohio.
They're in the United States.
They said Philly.
Wyatt said Pittsburgh.
Wyatt said Kennywood.
Wyatt said the drunk driver was at his friend's house watching the Steelers game.
yeah, I forgot to even realize that.
Wyatt also said, my clothing brand says it's based out of Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Pittsburgh's a general.
If you buy from Wyatt, just don't look at his bio.
I mean, if somebody buys from me, it ships from my house address.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You should do something other than that.
Probably work at P.O. Box.
Yeah, go like the post office.
Yeah.
Because you're going for like Germany or something. Like, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but like.
I mean, like, I don't know.
It doesn't matter now if you're just starting out, but like, I feel like eventually.
Well, yeah, eventually. It would be different, but right now it's.
Go buy some merch from Playdead.
From me.
Playdead clothing. Playdead.shop. What's the website?
I think it's like playdead.squaresite.com or something, because I just used like a free thing to make a.
Do you do anything?
Do I do anything?
Yeah, it's like we should.
Yeah, it's playdeadclothing.square.
We got bands.
We have a band. That's our thing. I stream sometimes.
You stream?
Sometimes.
I didn't even know that.
It's like very rare.
I would love to start streaming, but
it's not that hard. You kind of go for it. Kind of like we're just going for a podcast. What are you doing there?
I think I need a better computer to do all that stuff.
Streaming? What do you have?
Huh?
What do you have?
In the computer?
Yeah.
Outdated stuff.
He's just somebody got a bikini.
First of all, I got my graphics card. I really need a new one. I got a 960.
Wait, why is there?
Yeah, I have a 1650. I think.
Why did this?
It's like not that good, but it's like okay.
This dude posted a video of his friend, which is a dude in a bikini.
I don't want to see that.
That is gross.
I don't want to see that.
Okay, moving on. Streaming.
I stream with my friend Caden, which is always a good time. Because I can't do it alone. I hate streaming alone.
Bleep that out!
I hate streaming alone. I can't do it.
I feel like, I don't know, if I was like playing like a game and not playing with anyone and I was trying to stream, I feel like it would just be boring.
Right.
Like I couldn't like
do.
Well, like, okay guys, today we're playing Fortnite.
I think if I did a podcast by myself and like I would just talk about stuff. Because it's like there's no like guess and, you know?
Yeah, well that's why we're in a group, because
Or a band.
once we get more comfortable with recording and trying to bring up discussion topics, it'll bring more of a flow to it. For now, this is like your test phase.
Yeah,
it's not bad. I every now and then I forgot that we've already done a podcast. To be honest.
well, yeah, I forgot that we were totally recording.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Well, I feel like you're not, because the OBS is like right there.
Yeah, I've been staring at the timestamp. We're at about an hour and 20 right now.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Time just flies by when I'm
podcasting.
Yeah,
when I'm
probably gonna
podcasting.
wrap it up soon. Probably gonna wrap it up soon. But shout out Playdead, shout out Horizon X, shout out Volume 78.
Volume 78. We don't make anything. You won't find us anywhere.
You won't find us anywhere.
We're a band.
We don't exist, but we're here.
If you find where we live and you find all the restaurants around us, that
Come knock on our doors
music,
and give us a kiss.
Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Come to our house.
But if you find all the restaurants that have live bands, maybe you will find whatever.
I played it right. Yeah, I just played one restaurant.
whatever Carter's band name is.
Volume 78.
I thought it was Volume 76 for a while.
So it was 78 because when we would play at our school,
they would have the volume up at 70.
No, that'd be good though. But we were thinking like volume something, like volume 10. And then when we would put the lights on, on the stage, because we were gonna practice on the stage when no one was in there, and we put the lights 7 and 8 on, and we were like, whoa, 78, volume 78.
There you go.
It used to be Velocity when Trent was in it a while back.
Really?
It used to be Velocity. You didn't even know that.
No, we didn't have a name when I was there.
No, we did. We did. I think we told you, and you're like, that sounds dumb. It does. The record retrospect kind of.
Well, how I came up with When All Else Fails, when me and Ethan were talking, I was like, we should come up with a band name, blah, blah, blah. So we started, like,
Hot dog water.
We just started like throwing out names, and then I was like, "Well, when all else fails, just go on Google." And I was like searching band names, and we couldn't find anything. I was like, "Wait a second." I said, "When all else fails, go to Google." But what if we use just when all else fails?
Our band Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we named our band Google. Now it's like a search engine.
I think of every time I think of like thinking of a name for something.
Yeah.
I always think you think Europe.
No, I said our band predates 1997 or whenever that came out.
Whenever I think of like a title for something, I always think of like how people come up with names. Because like I think of like the name like random band like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's like an out there name. But like when you think of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you think of the band. But when you think of like the name itself, it's like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That sounds kind of like random. So it doesn't matter what the name is. It just matters what you're doing. I feel like, and then your name will just become the name will just adopt the emotions of that.
Yeah, when we were throwing out last time I played with you guys in our band two or so years ago.
Yeah.
At the time we didn't have a name. It was just us three. It was not us three. It was me and you and our drummer. Mm-hmm. And at the time, we could not think of a name to save our life. And I wasn't throwing out any suggestions because I was waiting until I found something that would work.
Yeah.
But I remember someone saying like, think of like Green Day, but like change the color or something. Purple Day.
I don't think anyone ever said that.
The drummer said that.
Oh.
But I can't remember. It's been so long.
It's hard.
So much has happened.
It's hard to work with them. Just like any product too. I just wanted a committed thing. I feel like we'll probably find that.
Horizon X.
Horizon X. It's the next big thing. Mark my words. Like Google. We're gonna be the next Google.
I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a point where all this fades away and we get busy.
I mean, we kind of are busy. I feel busy sometimes.
We're busy now, but
right.
Wait till you graduate.
Yeah.
You go to college.
I'm going
wait till you get out of college. You have a full-time job. You start losing the time and ability to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I'm trying to avoid that, trying to keep it a hobby, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try my hardest to get a job around here.
Me too. I don't want to move far.
I
either want to stay here or go to Canada. To be honest,
I hate this place. I want to move down south because I don't like the cold. But
down south
I'm definitely sticking around here.
How south can you go? We live in
25.
We live in Florida. How south can you go? We live in Florida. How south can you go?
We don't live in Florida.
We do live in Florida.
Pittsburgh, Florida.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, Florida.
I don't think they have sheets in Florida.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Eastern.
Yeah, but
I
don't know. We could literally just say we live in Springfield, and nobody would know where we live.
True. There's like 17 Springfield.
Well, there's a Springfield in every state.
Isn't Springfield, Ohio, the capital?
No.
It's like
it's either Cleveland or Cincinnati.
That's just so mean. I was just wondering. What's like Youngstown? Youngstown is just like
what is the capital of Ohio?
Springfield.
No one knows where the hell
Columbus.
Springfield, Ohio is.
Columbus.
Sure.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
But it's really Springfield. What's our state capital, or our country capital?
Springfield.
Washington, D.C.
Washington
Springfield? That's what DC says.
Yeah. DC stands for Springfield.
Yeah.
Is there even a seat in Springfield?
No. Think more than a second, buddy.
It's a silent word, like LaCroix.
A silent word?
Silent letter.
Yeah. Silent words are pretty noisy.
Silent words are pretty noisy. But I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. Anything you guys want to plug that I haven't plugged 17 million times during this?
Buy Wyatt's stuff.
Buy Wyatt's stuff.
Buy Wyatt's stuff. Or we'll come to your house and give you a kiss.
We'll come to your house and give you merch, but you pay us.
Yeah. We rob you, but we also give you stuff.
Yeah. Playdead clothing, Horizon X.
I'm gonna leave you.
78.
I'm gonna leave you guys with one thing.